conscious creators, you have to be aware of the precision at play, of the perfection at play when you and the collaborative components that support you in the creation of experience cross paths. The title of this interaction is The Perfection of Crossing Paths. There is a precision at play, a perfection at play on your plane of existence. And the simplicity of this idea lies in the root thought that you didn't have to be there. You didn't have to be there. When this beautiful exchange and this interaction, or the experience of this beautiful exchange and interaction between you and a stranger occurred that left you feeling awesome, beautiful, accepted, loved. 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes later, it would not have occurred. When this experience that you had with the stranger or with the loved one at the holiday party, this interaction, or that you had on the chance meeting of a friend that left you frustrated and anxious and maybe upset or angry. 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes later for you, and you would not have had the experience. What about the meeting between you and the other individual on the highway, at the stop sign, at the intersection? 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes later, and you would not have had the experience because you would not have come in contact with that particular individual. Perfection. There's a precision at play. You have to see it. You have to understand, you have to recognize, you have to come to grips with the accepting of that there is a perfection at play. When it comes to you having chance meetings, when it comes to you having opportunities, when it comes to you being privy to seeing a rainbow, when it comes to you being privy to see a beautiful interaction, when it comes to you being privy to see a display of anger or a display of frustration. These are not chance interactions. This is alignment. This is harmony. This is perfection and a precision of the materialization of experience for you and the collaborative components that yield the physical manifestation of events. You have to understand it. You have to understand it. And once you understand it, once you accept it, then you must look to that which binds you to the experience. Look to that which connects you to the collaborative components. Look to that which is your calling card, if you will, to the collaborative components. I am here. This is what I want. I am here. This is what I'm desiring. I am here. This is what I am expressing to be reflected in the mirror of experience. You must look to the cause that brings you to that place in perfect timing with the collaborative components to create the experience. Your energy signature, your expression. First and foremost, your vibration. For your vibration colors and coats every present moment. Is it of the highest frequency, the highest tone that you can muster, that you can imagine, that you can express? Or is it low vibration in reaction to a happening that you do not desire? Is it low vibration because you're constantly thinking and feeling on those things that you do not desire? Is it low vibration because of your conditioning, your programming to expect that which you do not desire? The mechanism of creation is constantly at work. The mechanism of creation is constantly in motion. And that which you are expressing energetically is first cause. How you feel is first cause. And the reason that you don't know this, the reason that you don't accept it is because you haven't had the intention or decided to be consistent and to look for the experience that results as a result of your consistency. Most of you are on the roller coaster of highs and lows in reaction to your experience, when in truth your experience is in reaction to your expressions. Be consistent for a while and notice the consistency of your experience in reflection to how you feel. And you can do whatever you want. You can be consistent at being angry. You can be consistent at being frustrated. You can be consistent at being hateful. You can be consistent at being disrespectful. The feeling of it. And notice how your experience reflects it. You can be consistent at being excited, consistent at being joyful, consistent at being loving, consistent at being grateful, thankful, consistent at expressing a level of exhilaration, breathtaking exhilaration. And notice how your experience begins to reflect it. The many different ways that these different levels of energy, these different frequencies affect your experience, create your experience, unlock potentials within you. Benny has noticed that the higher his frequency in his home, the excitement, not just love, but love, yes, but the excitement that he expresses, the joy that he expresses, the exhilaration that he expresses, that there's an unseen communication connection that begins to develop between him and his children and the people around him, to the point that sentences are completed perfectly and precisely with the language that is in the head of the other. Of course, Benny is the one who is noticing this. He notices that his children will finish sentences or make statements of things that he has in his mind that he was getting ready to say. There's a bridge of communication that develops, similar to the level of communication that you experience in your dreams, between you and the images that are present. No words are spoken. There's no hearing in your dreams, in energy. There are no ears, there is no auditory, and yet you can perceive the information being communicated, being transmitted. It's the same thing. But this only occurs in higher frequency, for higher frequencies are connecting, they are binding, they are joining. The lower the frequency, the further you get away from source, the lower the frequency is more chaotic. It's more disruptive. It's more separating. The feeling, it creates more separation. But these are some of the ideas that begin to be unlocked when you are consistent at expressing higher frequencies. You can see it with those individuals that you are in close proximity to. Potentials and possibilities that begin to be revealed to you. Of course, Benny's children, they don't see it. They don't know because they're not playing and practicing with these things, but he sees it. He knows that he had that word or that word phrase in his mind, and that it was said by a child, by one of his children right before he did. He knows that he had this information in his mind just now, and his wife said the exact thing that was in his mind. Not something similar, but the exact words that was in his mind. A communication bridge. Connection. Unity occurs in the higher frequencies. There's a perfection at play, as we spoke of. There is a precision at play. And the stronger you get at consistently expressing higher vibration, the further the reach of that connection for you. It does not just appear with those who are in close proximity to you, for there is no time and space in energy. It begins to be revealed at what you might call and perceive as great distance. And as you express in higher frequency and higher tone your joy and your love, as you express in higher frequency and higher tone the partner you desire in relationship, as you express in higher frequency and higher tone the partnerships and the joint ventures in your business, your clients, then they begin to be revealed because you are offering in high frequency. And you're creating the connection between you and those individuals as they exist, no matter where they are on the planet, on your plane of existence, because there is no distance between you. Time and space is not true in energy. Think about these things. Think about what they mean to your life and the potential that lies ahead for you. Think about the strength in being consistent, being free of resistance, to be consistent. Think of the strength that you can wield as you no longer conflict with the possibility of you, your truth, the truth of you in source. These are all things that will be revealed to each of you individually in time as you grow, as you expand, as you move along this path. And we are excited to be in support of you in this endeavor. And if you aspire to accelerate this process with our support, then we look for you in the Ascension Accelerator. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We are here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you.